Morgan is a single mother of 3 children who works as a nighttime janitor for the police department. One day, during her night shift, she knocks down a box containing case files. As she bends to rearrange the files, she sees pictures from a recent murder case. And from looking at the case board of suspects, she immediately pieces everything together and points out that one of the suspects is actually a victim. The next day, as all the officers gather for a meeting concerning the murder case, Detective Karadec notices the change on the case board and inquires about it.
Hey, who did this?
But everyone is as confused as he is. So he gets angry and orders his team to look through the CCTV footage. They discover from the footage that Morgan is responsible for the change and invite her to the station for questioning.
This is Detective Osdell. We need you to come down to the station.
The lieutenant is curious about her reason for changing the suspect to a victim, so Morgan makes a comprehensive analysis just by looking at the photos from the case files. According to the case, a man had been murdered and his wife vanished after the murder, making her the prime suspect. But from a glance at the photos, Morgan immediately points out evidence to prove that there was a third person on the day of the murder and that his person must have kidnapped the wife to shift the police's focus. As they discuss, an officer enters and announces they found footage of someone entering the victim's house on the day of the murder. Although this proves that there was a third person, Detective Karadec insists that Morgan is arrested for tampering with the police investigation.
Yeah, I know how to stand. Thanks.
In the meantime, they review footage from the day of the murder and discover that a woman named Miss Zhang had visited the victim's home 30 minutes before the murder.
Who is she?
Lishka Zhang.
Miss Zhang, a former employee of the victim, is brought in for questioning, but she denies everything and claims she was at home on the day of the murder.
I was at home all day working.
Can anyone confirm that?
Later that day, Morgan is released from jail, and as she walks out, she overhears the officers talking about Miss Zhang's footage. From a glance at the footage, Morgan immediately notices that it has been altered, so she voices this out.
Video has the wrong date on the timestamp.
However, Detective Karadec brushes off her suspicions. As she turns to leave, the lieutenant stops her for an explanation. She explains that the wind blew from south to north in the footage, which shouldn't be the case since winds blow from north to south during the fall in LA. Since the wind was blowing from the south, the footage must have been from months ago.
So that's got to be from several months ago.
After fact-checking her claims, they realized that the footage had been altered to make Miss Zhang a prime suspect.
She's right on both counts.
As Morgan leaves the station, the